So, if you want to use imodel importer, what do you really need? For the minimum requirements, just to be able to pull the data out of imodel into Excel, you will need the imodel OBDC driver and Excel and an imodel. If you want to view the items that are in the imodel, do searches from imodel importer, you will also need a viewer, which Bentley View is free, or Bentley Navigator. Bentley Navigator allows the functionality to save your searches because it will create an overlay file. The other nice thing about Navigator is it also includes the OBDC driver for Windows. So if you have Navigator, you don't necessarily need View or the imodel OBDC driver, because once you load Navigator, all of what you need will be installed. Also, you will need to download the AEC work structure. If you go to the CAD BIM Center's website, you'll need the actual imodel importer, which I'll bring this up here. On the CAD BIM Center's website, occasionally you'll see the certificates are not here. Just continue to the website. And then if you go into CAD, select AEC CAD standards, select AEC work structure, you get the same error again. Hit continue on that. And you can download the AEC work structure. This has an extension that you can install, which is the AEC imodel importer. And when you download that, the location when you install it would be in the AEC work structure, workspaces, extensions, imodel importer. So you need this XLAM file. If you don't have the iModels, but they send you a Revit file, or if you have Ecosym Building Designer, you just do export or save as to or export one of the two to an iModel. With Revit, you have to load the iModel plugin for Revit and then export the files. A couple tricks on this: you can only export from the native file, the original file. You can't export from a linked file, so data doesn't come through, but the graphics do. So you need to go into each of the Revit files and export those individually. And you'll want to detach all of your links, so you'll want to make copies of your Revit files if you're creating them. Then with Revit, then you'll probably want to pull them back together. There's another piece of software, it's called iModel Composer. It allows you to take multiple iModels and combine them back together. Then there's another file that isn't necessary for iModel importer, but if you ever want to manipulate the data inside of an iModel, there's an iModel transformer. It's not very easy to use. I wouldn't bother. And then there is the ProjectWise. If you store your data on ProjectWise, the iModel importer will allow you to retrieve the iModel data from ProjectWise, where the OBDC connector will not. So you actually need a tool like the iModel importer to get data from iModel stored in ProjectWise. And other than that, that is about all you really need to get everything working.